What is happening, guys? It's your boy TC back with another video. So we're back to the Premier League, of course, off the back of our fantastic win in Milan. It was a 2-0 win, and it was a really good performance overall from the team, something that we haven't seen for a number of weeks, really close to a month now, since we've actually experienced a victory. So hopefully this can continue. I've mentioned a lot previously in my videos in regards to consistency. We need to get some consistency going. In particular, this season it's been absolutely terrible, where we experience a massive high and then we eventually just drop down to earth. Recently, apart from the AC Milan game, we had suffered 4 defeats back-to-back in all competitions. Of course, 2 of those games we did play Manchester City, who are undoubtedly the best team in England at the moment, and possibly we will wait and see how the Champions League plays out, but possibly the best team in Europe at the moment. So as mentioned, we will be moving on back to Watford in the Premier League. Of course, this fixture is at the Emirates. The last time we faced Watford, that was a 2-1 defeat. Actually, it was a terrible defeat, and you had the likes of Troy Deeney coming out mentioning the fact that Arsenal lacked Cojones. So hopefully this time around we won't be giving him any material to talk about after the game. Hopefully we can secure a victory in this particular game. So my predicted starting 11 for the day on Sunday, essentially I'm assuming Petr Cech will be returning in goal. However, he hasn't kept a clean sheet for up to 12 or 11 games. He's been on a terrible run. Personally, I would stick with Ospina. Last time out, he was absolutely woeful, and that was at Brighton. Essentially, both goals really, I should say, he could have done a little bit better, but personally I'd like to see Ospina. But knowing Wenger, Cech will be reinstated into the team. I'm assuming Hector Bellerin will be returning to the team as well. In the middle of defence, most likely Mustafi and Koscielny. However, those two have played a lot of games recently, so hopefully they can sort of maintain and keep going really until the end of the season. Left back, we saw Kolasinac hobble off against AC Milan, so I'm not too sure what the situation will be at the time of recording this video, but most likely we may see Maitland-Niles, which I don't mind really. He does seem to perform better at left back than he does in midfield. Of course, we've only seen him play once in midfield, and that was against Ostersund, and it didn't really have a good performance there, but I'd prefer him at left back. In the middle of the park, I hope we will stick with the 3 in midfield. Of course, Watford are on a very good run at the moment. I think they've only lost 1 out of their last 5. So essentially we will need that little bit of extra cover. I'd like to see Elneny really get a little run out in this particular game. Maybe drop Xhaka. I don't know what it is with Wenger and Xhaka, but if he could just drop Xhaka and give Elneny a little run out, that would be absolutely fantastic. Jack Wilshere and Ramsey, I'd like to see continue their duties in the middle of the park. Up top, of course, Aubameyang will be eligible for this game, so he will be back. Ozil will be the other player up there, and potentially Mkhitaryan will be keeping his place in the team after he bagged his goal. So just to talk about Mkhitaryan very briefly, he scored his last 9 goals, 7 of them have come in Europe, and he's obviously been proven with the goal that he's scored that he's enjoying playing in Europe this season, and hopefully that may continue long enough into the late stages of the Europa League. So that would be my predicted starting 11 on the day against Watford. Of course, Watford will pose a massive threat. They've got the sought after midfielder in the form of Doucouré, and I'm a massive fan of Doucouré personally. It's been reported that a lot of clubs like Man United, Chelsea, as well as Arsenal really haven't put out a video on it, because it's something that I thought wouldn't actually gain traction. But however, reports are coming out pretty much on a daily basis suggesting that he's been linked with a number of clubs, including ourselves. So he will certainly be someone to watch. Of course, Troy Deeney is another one. He's on a good run of form as well recently. He scored a couple of goals, so he will be one to watch if he does play. Of course, Richarlison, his form has dipped recently, but he's still contributing to the team massively. They've obviously got a new manager in place as well at Watford, so he's obviously put a battery in their back. So it will be a very precarious match, and we should certainly be careful moving forward. But I'm expecting a win at least on that day, even if it's a 2-0 2-0 win or 1-0 win. I'll definitely take that. We've definitely falling off in the league. There's no hope for us to make in the top 4, so the least we can do really is see out the season in a positive manner, I should say, by getting as many 3 points as we can on the board. So as usual, guys, please do let me know what you think in the comments below. If you are watching this video and you're not subscribed to the channel, please do make sure that you do hit that subscribe button. So once again, guys, it's your boy TC from I'm Gonna Talk TV, and I'm out.